better than his understanding of Frasier, but it gets rather involved. But if you want, go read the book, Frasier's Golden Bough, because it's pretty cool, but it may give you a headache. Does that answer your question at all? Okay. Come to my mythology panel on Monday, and I'll answer all questions. We can't see, so someone else is going to have to bring you a mic.
Whoa. I'll go from asking. This question is for everyone. If you can cosplay as any character, who would you cosplay as?
I know.
Any character ever, or any character that we play? Wow. That's a long time and a lot of choices. Yeah, I'm gonna opt out. I'm gonna let somebody else go first.
All right, I'll answer that. I don't know who has seen Gurren Lagann yet, but when it comes here, you will know what I mean when I say I would love to cosplay as Yoko if I could, because she has the best body I've ever seen of any anime character anywhere. She's like Jessica Rabbit. She's all, I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. So I would cosplay as her, if I could, if I had that kind of body. But I'll leave that to you guys.
I actually cosplayed as Alucard once. And the reason being is because when I just got cast as a character, and they wanted me to do it as a promotional thing for Pioneer, now Geneon, and they offered to make a costume for me, and all I had to do was wear it at the convention and promote Hellsing and all that good stuff. There's one little problem though. Once I put the costume on, no one believed I was the voice actor. So, literally, I'd be standing there at the booth for Hellsing with all this Hellsing stuff around me, dressed up with the guns and the hat and everything, and I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Tristan Freeman. I'm the voice actor of Alucard." They're like, "Hey, sure you are." Yeah, that's nice. Why are you signing this for me? Who are you? So I learned after that being a voice actor and cosplaying didn't really go together so well.
I guess I'd be a Sasha Ventress. I played a Sith on Clone Wars, Cartoon Network Clone, and because she was badass and she kicked ass. And I'm a happy person that never upsets anyone. So I like to be a jerk sometimes.
Okay, here's my answer, and I know that it's completely and totally technically impossible, but if it were possible, I would cosplay as Iceman. Because it would be cool to be made out of ice for an entire day. And worst case scenario, you're at a party, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, is that beverage warm?
This question is for Kristen Freeman. I understand you're talking about the new series doing Noe.
I'm sorry, you're talking about what?
You mentioned before you voice actor in the new anime series Noe.
Noe, yes.
Yeah, what's it like playing Karasu, the future version of one of the other characters? It must get confusing trying to talk to your younger self.
Yeah, I just yell at Yuri and he freaks out. That's basically how it works. It's not so confusing because there's another actor playing the other part, so it's not like actually playing off of myself, which I have done in other shows where I play characters that have to talk to each other. Like I think I did that a little bit in Blood Plus and in Record of Lotus War back in the day. Excuse me. I did that a lot. That's disconcerting because you have to try to figure out how to talk to yourself and still make it believable and have the characters sound different from each other. But in Noe, it wasn't that much of a challenge because I could just yell at Yuri, and that's easy to do. I do that in Naruto all the time.
I do that in the parking lot all the time.
Hey, g'day. This question is for all of you. Out of all the roles that you've done, what one would you consider your favourite?
That's easy for me. I'm going Kakashi hands down. It's pretty hard to beat being, if not the baddest MFer on the planet, at least in the top 5. I would say.
I always cheat on that one. It's a toss-up between Tsume and Wolf's Rain and Turniphead from Howl's Moving Castle.
It's so hard because they're all our little children, you know? Picking one is like, oh. It's like, well, you could tell somebody that they're your favorite, but don't tell the other kids. Well, I'll have to say right now, up to date, it's a toss-up between Rukia from Bleach and Yoko from Gurren Lagann. Two totally different characters, but both badass. Rukia, I know she lost her powers for a long time, but she's starting to come back now, and I'm so happy. But I just like her whole beingness, and the whole Soul Reaper thing is really interesting to me.
I don't do as much anime as they do. I love to do Frankie from Foster. Did I have Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Because Frankie's very much like my own personality, and Craig just brought me in and said, great to see you, which I didn't really know how to do me, because I do so many different things. I was like, what do I sound like? I don't know. So then I found out how I sounded by doing Frankie. And but then again, Azula is so fun to do that. And when she was trying to flirt with that guy in the beach episode, that was the most fun I've ever had, because I just thought, she has no idea how to flirt. She wants to conquer everything. She's not used to not being in control. Anyway, so that's fine.
Is there going to be an Avatar book 4?
There's been talk of specials and whatnot, but M. Night Shyamalan, I don't know, but he's doing a live-action movie, and they made someone said that they might have us do just like a walk-on, like you're in the background, just sort of like as a nod to the animation, but I don't know if that's really going to happen, but there will be a movie without me. Some famous person will be playing Azula.
It's a question for all of you. Is there any role that you thought you may have been miscast on?
Say again?
Is there any role that you've done that you feel that you may have been miscast or something like that? So it didn't seem like it fit your usual roles?
Actually, when I first came to Los Angeles, I was cast in 2 shows and uncast from them. So I was certainly miscast in those, and it was just because the director was eager to work with me, but didn't quite know where to put me yet. And so, and it was tough, and it's no fun to be miscast, because it's no reflection on your acting ability. It just means that it's going to be impossible for you to succeed. So actors don't like being miscast. It's no fun. But usually the cool thing about voice actors is that we're sort of like singers in a way. We know what our voices can do and what they can't. And so we know what we can do, we know what's a stretch, and we know what's impossible. And if they want a guy with a sort of higher, younger voice, I'm going to say, you're talking to the wrong dude, go talk to Dave. You're welcome. If they want like a deeper, darker character, they're going to come to me, or they're going to go to Steve Bloom. So we all sort of know, and it's sort of nice that way, is that voice actors have a better sense of what they can and cannot do.
I recommended something. Well, in Jimmy Neutron, the little blonde jerk, I don't remember her name is, but the villain. Yeah, she was originally supposed to be an African American actress. They were looking for an African American actress, but they had Carolyn just do the part just to read in for it. But she ended up. Well, then I said, who's really great? Kimberly Brooks. I was playing the friend of Jimmy Neutron, and they were like, great. They brought Kimberly Brooks and gave her my part and kept Carolyn Lawrence, but. Anyway, I just thought, well, thank you, Gray, for casting someone in your own part. But, so I'm not very helpful anymore, I'll just say that.